My name is Marc Randall Diaz and I'm a barber. When I was 12 years old, I got tired of paying money at the barber shop, and so I took clippers to my head for the first time and I just followed the guideline that was on my head. Ever since then, people started asking for haircuts and they started giving me $5 and 5 turned into 8 and 8 turned into 10. And ever since then, it turned into my career. Every day, come into the shop, I set all my clippers up, I disinfect everything. I greet my client and we just get to talking. It's really just a conversation, and I just so happen to be cutting their hair and selling confidence, basically. That's what I believe all barbers do. If you get a haircut, it's not just the haircut. It's all about the cleanliness of it, the sanitation of it, making sure you don't irritate the skin of your client or piss off the client at all during the service. You could have food that tastes good, but if you don't present it to the customer correctly, it just doesn't make any sense. I'd like to say my favorite haircut to do is a ball fade. A ball fade is when hair goes from dark on top, anything from a number 1 or number 2, and faded all the way to skin, really nice and tight. It's almost like a military haircut in a sense. That's where my inspiration comes from, the simple haircuts, not all these crazy trendy haircuts anymore. I'm an artist, I believe that. To me, to be able to cut someone's hair and have this dirty looking canvas that someone walks in with and be able to present it to where they can walk out that door and get a girl's number, like stuff like that is what makes me feel like, okay, cool, I'm selling an art form here. I got into competitive barbering after my coworker and friend Darwin competed in his first barber battle. That was the very first barber battle that I seen, and he won. The moment I saw him win, I was like, you know, I think I can do that too. My first experience, I won the best fade category here in Petaluma. My model came out and they were like, let's see the fade, let's see the fade, and my model was just like showing his hair off, and I grabbed the trophy, kissed it. They gave me the mic and I just sounded so stupid. I was saying who I wanted to thank and all that, like I won the Grammy or something. But just the adrenaline rush was just pumping. It was crazy. Coming up this weekend is the barber competition called Hair Wars. For this competition, we're doing the fast fade, so that's a 15-minute fade. This morning I opened up my chest with my clippers and just to make sure that everything was over there. And I forgot to charge my shavers, and that's like the key thing. And I ended up going back to the barber shop and I took my coworker's shaver, and so that one has battery, so I'll be good. There's just little things like that's been getting in the way and shit. I want to introduce the world to my model, Ern.
Been going to this guy since the garage days in his house.
The patio days, man. The porch, yup. The thing with this guy's hair is that, for one, he has really big boxes, so that's perfect. And then his hair also lays really flat, so that's always a plus. I actually took my time with this. It was just all a matter of mental, like, are you gonna be done? Are you gonna make the time? The way I see it is do the haircut, make it as simple as you can, as clean as you can, so no one can deny the fact that you should be the winner. And that's how I go into these competitions. Dang, dude. Should we head over now?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. It's 2. First thing I did when I walked inside, I just scoped out the place.
Ern, stand up in front of each chair. I just want to see.
I made sure that the spot that I chose wasn't gonna have too much light exposure, but at the same time it was gonna balance out to where I had enough room for myself to move around and just maneuver where I needed to go. We're watching the student fade happen. I'm watching them finish, and all you hear is all the females for the battle aren't present. So we're gonna skip to the fast fade.
Today's category is the pro competitor category. All these gentlemen right here are licensed professional barbers. All right? This team is to do the fastest, cleanest fade. There's no rules. No rules to this. All right? So it's the cleanest and fastest fade is overall. We're giving them 15 minutes, everybody. Can I get some noise for these competitors, please? All right. I'm gonna introduce everyone, and then you guys know what it is after that.
My name is Mark Diaz, aka Randall from HappyCutts Daly City.
This is it. This is time. So I'm about to compete right now.
Can you time it too? Time it too. Hey, like a minute or two early.
Music's gonna drop, and everybody has to work. Contestants, here we go. 5, 4,
So,
3,
fucking do
2, 1, let's go!
I'm cutting Ern's hair, and my clippers get stuck. I'm just thinking in my head at this time, like, this is bad, but you gotta make up for the time. Then I go to my T-liners and going all the way around the head to make it bald, and those get stuck. And my hands are just, little did I know, my friends were telling me in the background like, oh, that's clean, that's clean. So once I put in the line, it was good. And that's when they said 5 minutes left. 2 minutes after they said 5 minutes left, all you hear is, all right guys, 1 minute left, 1 minute left. First thing I did, I look at my phone. I still had like, 2.5 minutes left or something. And then I look up at my boy Frankie, who's holding the time for me also. And he looks at me with just the most blank, like, just keep going. What am I gonna do? Complain and waste, the time that I have left? No. I pulled out that razor, and all you hear is, all right guys, you have to help me with this. 10, 9, 8.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Clippers down. Can I get some noise for these guys, everybody, please?
And at that point, I was just like, fuck, man. Fuck. I had my phone. I just threw it. Had my clippers, and I threw it.
All right, you guys. Models, I need you guys to go to the front door. Models to the check-in desk. I'm sorry. And I need competitors to clean up, and the next competitors for the fastest taper to come on up. All right, DJ, drop that beat, please.
Bro, what the fuck happened?
I tell Ern, hey, stand up, do a slow 360 for me. I gotta see this haircut. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, you got neck hairs, didn't run over the top one more time. And on top of that, I think I nicked them on the sideburn, and it wasn't bad. It was just like one little dot of like red blood. Fuck. No one's reaction was the same as mine. Everyone was like, damn, you did a good ass job, dude. And I'm at this point like, all right, well, maybe I didn't do as bad, but in my head, I still know, like, I nicked the guy. I have neck hairs. All that stuff is, still taken into account.
Okay, everybody, here we go. The awards ceremony is about to start.
My other barber homie from Santa Rosa was telling me, oh man, like, I didn't even bald his hair all the way to skin bald. We didn't have enough time. And so that's why I was like, okay, the judge will take into account that I balded it and that took time, and the fact that they robbed us of the time, that's why I didn't finish all the way. They would take that into account.
Fastest fade. Third place, Second Barber. Second.
I don't expect to win first place, but I was like, damn, I wanted third. I would have been cool with third. But F that stuff, man. Forget it. Like, second is cool. I'm down for second then.
Second place for the fastest fade, Steven Dominguez.
And I'm tripping because I've been here before, right? So I've been here. I've had this emotion before at the other battles where I didn't get called third, I didn't get called second. So that must mean I'm first, right?
And the first place champion. The first place champion. I'm getting tired of seeing this guy up here. Ulises Benitez.
And I just put my phone down, man, and I snapped, man.
Come on, man. Like, I'm not the type to be hella cocky with it, but bro, like, not even plays? Like, not even plays?
And that's when Frankie pulled me to the side and said, he told me, you know, you just need to be cool right now. After he checked me, like, I was all right, but that didn't change the fact that I was feeling frustrated at the time, you know? I got robbed of time as well as everybody else, but it's just I needed that, you know what I mean? I needed that time.
It's cool. You gonna get it though. You gonna get it. The next one you gonna enter, you gonna get it.
Oh, no, it's good, though.
Yeah. All right, brother. Hey, you know what?
It's always good to see you.
Always, brother. We're gonna talk. We're gonna be in
Always
touch.
good to see
All right,
you,
man?
definitely.
All right.
Definitely. Take care.
Soon.
I'm gonna
All
see you
right.
soon, yup. Man.
I feel great. We're headed to Ukiah for the Royal Barber Showcase. I got a different model, different haircut, but I think I'm ready this time. Yeah, so I'd like to introduce you guys to my boy, Jose. I went to high school with him.
What's up? My name's Jose.
How you feeling today?
Good. I think he's gonna do it.
You know I gotta bring my Latin homies. My Latin homies got the best hair, man. And I remember last time we were talking about how the hair can't be growing outwards, you know? It has to lay flat, and with his comb over, his hair likes to go downwards, so that's gonna be an advantage for me, I believe, as having him as a model. I actually told Jose, like, bro, it's happening this time for sure. Like, I need you there. After I practiced on him, I was proud because when I practiced on him, man, I did it in 13 minutes. I want this, man. Like, I can't lose again. Let's do it. We pull up, and I'm walking in, and all I see is I see Scissorface, the barber.
How you doing, man?
What do I have to say?
Yeah, just sit tight real quick. Let me say what's up. I don't know why you left me.
Doors opened at 2. But we get there at like 3:05, and we're already having problems at the door because the host wasn't at the door to let us in, you know?
Doing student, we got fast fade next.
Oh shit, so I should get my...
Second.
The student fade already started, and I was just like, oh crap, like I gotta prepare.
The lighting? It's looking ugly, huh?
This time I was excited because they actually had barber chairs there. The only thing I was tripping off of was the limited amount of space that everyone's clippers and stuff could lay on. I actually sit down next to Jerry, and across from me is actually this guy named Udi. But I remember I had my clipper box open. I turned around and my clipper box is closed. Is this gonna be open? Is it? Go ahead. Oh hell no, dude! Like this dude just closed my clipper box.
Fastest fade, here we go.
Time it.
We got Mark Diaz, Fresh Cuts Daily City. Y'all boys ready? 3, 2, 1, let's get it.
And I was even more nervous than the last one. This was actually the most nerve-wracking that I ever went through. My hands are already just like shaking to the point where it took me more than a minute to actually just get it like shaved all the way around the head. I'm here thinking like, I hope making it skin bald is gonna be worth it, because if no one else makes it to skin bald again, I'm gonna be pissed. When I had actually practiced on Jose, his hair was already styled, but at the barber battle, I told myself I'm gonna style it at the end. So going into this competition, I'm telling myself, you gotta finish the haircut in 10 minutes, and then style the hair, line him up and razor it all in 5 minutes. Cool, I'm turning him, I'm making sure, I pull out my mirror, I'm looking at it in a far distance and stuff. I get to a point where I'm like, it's good enough. So I finish the haircut, take out my gel, put hella gel on my hands. Usually I don't use that much gel, but I just needed it to like, please hurry up and just get in there.
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
And then I pull out my razor, I'm like, cool, let's take it home, like, this is it. There's no going back. No, don't go back to blending the hair, don't go back to anything, just razor them and be done.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Good job, guys.
I look at it and I'm like, it's cool. Like this is a great haircut. I know this is a good haircut, so.
To the bar area to be judged.
What you think?
With their tag on. If your model doesn't show up,
no lines?
that means you basically
no lines?
didn't compete. So models to the bar.
You already caught the eyes of the judges. It's not right.
Models, that was the word I was looking for.
What do you think? Cool? I feel good about it this time. If I could be all the way honest, I mean, we already know, like, he has a hard hairline to do, and then the only thing would probably be, like, they might think that I pushed him back, but if you see it when it's grown in, you kind of have to do it to make it sharp. But other than that, I'm happy with how it came out. I mean, it's just solid. I think it's solid, and I had time to still style the haircut, so. Oh boy, I'm happy. I'm happy. Hopefully I took home the first.
Deliberation on these beautiful trophies and on the winners was not easy at all. This shit is difficult because there's so many amazingly talented barbers in this industry and just out here in general. It made it so hard for us to pick who the winners are. So remember, whether you win or not, you're a winner. Excuse me, this is just like a little analogy or whatnot, but it takes balls to get up here and compete. Being a barber in a barber shop is one thing, but actually taking your talents center stage and showing everybody, your peers in the world, what you're really made of, that takes guts. It's not easy to get up there and do that. So commend yourself. Whoever competed, whether you win or not, you win. In my book, you're a winner.
So after I competed and I finished Jose's hair, I really prayed, like, you know, win or lose, like, I just gotta remember why I'm doing it, because like I said, like, I became everything I hated for, you know, in these barber battles.
You guys, next up, we got the fast fade. Fast fade category. Fast fade in third place for the fast fade. We got Goody. That's his name, you guys. Everybody was lost, like, Goody what? What the fuck? Goody is his name, you guys.
Second place winner for Fast Fade is.
Give me second, give me second, give me second. Even though in my heart, I'm like, bro, I don't want second place, but I'm telling myself, like, this is you. This is you. You're second place, dude. You got second place.
Jerry!
All right, you've been here in this position a few times already. On the end where first place was you, and on the end where first place wasn't you. So how are you gonna prepare yourself mentally right now?
And in first place, fastest fade. Now check it out, when we did the fastest fade, it's a lot that goes into judging. I haven't judged hella times, but for me, I've competed a lot. So kind of like the ins and outs, I kind of know, right? So if I do a fastest fade, it's a long ass hair, it's way more difficult than doing it into like a number 1.5 on top, right? You're doing clipper over comb. Who used scissors? Who styled hair? I'm gonna tell you who did.
My head's down, like, I'm just like, you know, talking to myself.
In first place, Randall. Where is he at? Randall, make some noise for Randall.
Yes, thank you. You know, I was really happy because, you know, why did I do this? I did it the second time so I could get first, you know what I mean? I couldn't leave the place empty-handed that day.